Have you ever wondered, who are you, really? Are you this body, this mind, these thoughts? Or something that was never born and will never die? Today we are going to approach the mystery of a unique Vedanta, which not only identifies the soul, but also clarifies the entire cosmic principle. This is not an ordinary scripture. It is the Atmopanishad, the pinnacle of Vedanta, which reveals the great truth of Advaita. The Atmopanishad is a divine light that pierces through the darkness of ignorance and makes us realize the purity of the soul. Here, the soul is neither in bondage nor in liberation. Here, there is nothing to gain, nothing to lose. It only proclaims one truth. The soul is of the nature of Shiva, which is always complete, absolute, and untouched. This Atmopanishad teaches us that the existence of the soul and Brahman is one and the same. It is the unique Advaita principle hidden in every verse of Vedanta.
As we embark on this unique journey of knowledge, each verse conceals the profound truth of Vedanta, as if an ancient sage is immersing us in the supreme Brahman statement. Every word of the Atmopanishad contains that unique element which awakens your soul. So come with me to discover the unparalleled truths of Vedanta and listen carefully to every line, because every word opens a new dimension. Be sure to watch this divine Upanishad till the end, as it will give your life a new direction. If you want the revelations of such mysteries of Vedanta, Upanishads, and Advaita to repeatedly manifest in your life, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Here, we will bring every wonderful element of Advaita Vedanta before you. Now, let us enter the profound mystery of the soul, which fully reveals the unique truth of Brahman and the soul.
When this self-delusion, that is, the conception of I am, completely disappears, and no sense of opposition or difference remains, then only the Supreme Being remains. That same supreme element, which is beyond all duality, is immaculate and complete. O gods, may we hear auspicious words with our ears. O worshipful gods, may we behold auspicious sights with our eyes. With steady limbs, a healthy body, and a joyful mind, may we praise you, and may we live out our full lifespan for the welfare of the gods.
Now Angira Rishi says, this man is born in three forms: soul, inner soul, and supreme soul. That which consists of skin, flesh, bones, hair, fingers, spine, nails, heels, stomach, navel, reproductive organs, thighs, cheeks, ears, eyebrows, forehead, arms, sides of the body, head, and eyes, which is born and dies, is called the soul. This is the existence of the gross body, which is mutable and bound by the law of creation and destruction.
The subtle power within it is the inner self, Atma. It is connected to the five great elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Its experience manifests as desires, hatred, pleasure and pain, lust, attachment, discrimination, memory, and sound tones, among others. This inner self is the listener, the smeller, the taster, the seer, the doer, the knower, the discerning person. It is the listener and thinker of the Vedas, Puranas, Nyaya, Mimamsa, and Dharmashastras. This is the subtle power that governs the actions of our senses and mind.
Now let us talk about that Supreme Being, who is said to be worthy of worship in the form of the imperishable. That Supreme Being can be attained through means such as pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, yoga, reasoning, and self-reflection. Whether it is a particle of the banyan tree, a grain of black rice, or a thousandth part of the tip of a hair, the experience of that Supreme Being is of the same subtlety. However, that being neither arises nor dies, neither dries up nor dissolves, neither burns nor moves, neither breaks nor can be cut. It is attributeless, only the witness, completely pure, indivisible, alone, subtle, free from attachment, free from the taint of the age of downfall, free from defects, and beyond the five sensory objects, sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. It is devoid of alternatives, desireless, all-pervading, and beyond the limits of thought. It is indescribable. It is the one who purifies the impure and unclean objects. It is inactive, and for it, there is no bondage of the world.
This soul itself is Shiva, pure, singular, non-dual, and eternal. When this soul manifests as Brahman, it is only Brahman. And even when it appears as the world, it is still Brahman. In reality, this entire radiant world, knowledge, ignorance, diversity, and all the various emotions that appear, is all the play of that same Brahman, the same radiance of it. Guru and disciple, in whom we see differences, are also two expressions of that one Brahman. When seen with the vision of knowledge, only pure Brahman is present everywhere, neither another nor different. There is neither knowledge nor ignorance, neither the world nor a separate element of ultimate reality. But when this illusory world appears as real, that is when the movement of the universe begins. And when this world itself is known to be unreal, then this very vision becomes the door to liberation. Just as no special proof is needed to know this is a pot. That which requires no proof, we call self-evident truth. The soul is also like this. It is eternally established. It appears only in the light of knowledge. To know it, no country, no time, no special purity is required. Just as when someone says, I am Devdatta, there is no expectation in this knowledge. Similarly, the knower of Brahman also knows, I am Brahman. And this knowledge is not based on any external proof. Just as the entire world shines in the light of the sun, in the consciousness of Brahman, everything is revealed. That which is not Brahman is untrue, insignificant. How can it be truly illuminated? The Vedas, scriptures, Puranas, all living beings and the world, whatever appears meaningful, are meaningful because of that same Brahman. So that Brahman, which illuminates everything, who will illuminate it? Just as a child forgets hunger and bodily pain and becomes absorbed in a toy, similarly, a wise person, established in self-knowledge, renounces attachment to the world and dwells only in the supreme truth. That scholar is always immersed in bliss. Neither attachment nor ego exists in him. He is desireless, a sage established in his own nature, wandering alone, yet complete. He is always satisfied in the self. He himself dwells in everything. Though outwardly poor, inwardly he is fully endowed.
Whether he eats or not, he is always satisfied. He has an equal vision whatever he does, yet he does not do it. Even while enjoying the fruits, he is not truly the enjoyer. Though residing in the body, he is bodiless. He appears limited, yet is all-pervading. Wherever the self-knower is, even while residing in the body, he is always bodiless. For him, the pleasant and unpleasant, auspicious and inauspicious, neither can touch him. Just as if clouds cover the sun, its light is not destroyed. Similarly, the self-knower remains untouched even while living in the darkness of the body and the world.
What you call I is actually pure, non-dual, and eternally Shiva-like in nature. It is the sole truth, always uniform, unchanging, which manifests itself as Brahman. The truth is that whatever appears to us as other than Brahman, this entire universe, its diversities, knowledge and ignorance, feelings of existence and non-existence, all these are various expressions of that same Brahman. Even when we see duality like guru and disciple, in reality, only Brahman is reflected there. The seer who knows Brahman sees only one existence, pure, absolute, and undifferentiated Brahman. For that seer, there is neither knowledge nor ignorance, neither world nor supreme. Because whatever appears as truth is what drives the cyclical journey of the universe. And when this world appears unreal, like a dream, that very realization stills the movement of the world. Just as no proof is needed to know this is a pot, similarly, the experience of the soul is complete in itself, without any proof. Devdatta says, I am Devdatta, and this requires no external proof or purification. It is a natural experience. In the same way, the experience of the knower of Brahman, I am Brahman, is also completely self-evident. Just as the entire world is illuminated by the light of the sun, similarly, in the radiance of the knower of Brahman, all experiences are illuminated.
But whatever is untrue, non-self, and insignificant cannot illuminate this knowledge in any way. The Vedas, scriptures, Puranas, and all beings through whom meaning is attained, how can they themselves reveal that knower? Just as a child, freed from bodily hunger and thirst, immerses only in play, similarly the knower, freed from attachment and ego, remains absorbed in the self. He acts without desire while wandering in the world, like a solitary sage who has neither shelter nor expectation, yet is complete. He is satisfied in the soul, pleased with himself, established as the universal self. Though poor and alone, he is great and powerful. He is constantly content, whether he eats or not. Equal in pleasure and pain, acts but does not act, experiences but does not experience. He may have a body, but he is not bound by the body. He appears limited, yet he is all-pervading. He is continuously the formless Brahman beyond the body. The pleasant and unpleasant, the auspicious and inauspicious, do not touch him. Just as darkness has no effect on the sun, similarly, he is untouched by ignorance. People consider him to be embodied, but this is merely an illusion. Like a snake that has shed its skin, the Brahmagyani is free from identification with the body. The soul remains in the body, which moves here and there by the force of the life breath, just as a piece of wood floats on water.
The body's actions continue according to past karma, but the Brahmagyani stands beyond them, established only in the self. Such a Brahmagyani is truly Shiva, completely free, fulfilled, and complete while still living. When all titles and designations vanish, only Brahman remains, non-dual and eternal. Just as an actor, after discarding a costume, remains his true self, similarly, the Brahmagyani, free from all coverings, becomes Brahman itself.
Just as the sky becomes free when the pot is broken. Similarly, when all titles and designations fall away, the soul becomes established in itself, one and complete. Just as milk merges completely into milk, oil into oil, and water into water, similarly, the self-knower becomes fully absorbed in Brahman. This is the state of bodiless liberation, indivisible, beyond all distinctions, and the state of absolute truth. Once the state of Brahman is attained, such a renunciant never returns, for the fire of knowledge has burned away all accumulated ignorance. When it has become Brahman itself, then what is the imagination of any origin for Brahman? The concepts of bondage and liberation are merely creations of Maya. There is essentially nothing of the sort in the soul. Just as a rope can be mistaken for a snake, similarly the experience of bondage and liberation is an illusion. The soul is eternally pure and free. Brahman is never covered, because there is nothing besides it that can cover it. This is, or this is not. Such thoughts are only qualities of the intellect, not of the truth. Therefore, bondage and liberation, existence and non-existence, all these are illusions, having no relation to the soul. That which is pure, inactive, faultless, stainless, unique, and supreme, how is imagination or division possible in it? There is neither creation nor dissolution, neither the bound nor the seeker, neither the aspirant nor the liberated. This is the ultimate truth. The Atmopanishad acquaints us with the unique and profound truth of the soul and the Supreme Soul, where the soul neither is born nor dies. This Upanishad shows us that Brahman is all-pervading, and the soul is a reflection of that Brahman. Its message is that self-knowledge is liberation, and there is no distinction in the quest for truth. It is the profound form of the principles of Advaita Vedanta, which allows us to experience the purity of the soul and unity with the Supreme Brahman. If this profound knowledge has touched your inner self, then deeply internalize it and share it with other souls. This is the knowledge that leads us to Advaita Vedanta, when no distinction remains between the soul and the Supreme Soul. Like the video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe, because this journey is now from the soul to the Supreme Being, where only that pure witness remains, who neither ever came nor ever will go, who always is, who is Brahman, who is unique. This is the truth revealed by the deepest teachings of the Atma Upanishad and Vedanta. Therefore, stay connected with this knowledge and incorporate it into your life journey.